Hello, English 102 students. This is Professor Koch. I wanted to make a quick video to go over the work coming up this next week. Here's a picture of my cat Mavis, who is generally a pain in the butt and makes it very difficult for me to get my work done some days. Speaking of how difficult it is to get our work done some days, I'm really proud of the transition you've made to online learning. I had a great time reading your research proposals yesterday, and I'm excited about the kind of research questions that you're coming up with. It's clear that you were looking at the assignment and thinking about the parameters for this research that's coming up. So nice work on that. So here's what we're going to be looking at in the next week. Obviously, your ongoing work is to keep researching. Your summary paragraphs are due next week. So I'd like you to spend as much time as you can this week doing your research. So first of all, the work that's due on Tuesday. Read my feedback on your proposal if you haven't already, because in some cases my feedback might help determine how you move forward. Also, your short research papers have been graded. Take a look at my feedback there too. You'll want that feedback when you revise later in the semester. As always, if you have any questions about anything I've written, you can use the nuts and bolts handout, and you can also email me if you want to go over anything. Then I'd like you to read the sample paper on maternity leave. In a minute, I'll show you how to find that on D2L. It's under the long essay, the long research paper, and under assignments. I'd like you to annotate, if possible, when you read this. And then there'll be a discussion forum available for you to post your reactions to that paper. I'm going to have a couple of discussion forums for you to post in this week so that we can try to recreate the discussions that we'd have in a classroom. You'll earn 10 points for that post. And I'll strongly recommend that you come back and read what everybody else has written, what I have written, so that we get a full sense of the strengths and weaknesses of the paper and what kinds of things to keep in mind for your paper when you get to the writing stage. Then on Friday, I want you to start thinking about your own summary paragraphs. There are a couple samples available for you to review if you want to take a look at those. It's the same assignment that you had for the short research paper. You might remember doing that. Then you have two source analysis worksheets due. Originally, I was going to have one due on Tuesday. It's fine with me if you get them both in on Friday. SAW 6 can be on any kind of source, but I recommend that you use OneSearch since you will have to have a couple sources from OneSearch in your final paper. And then SAW 7 should be on a scholarly journal article that you locate through OneSearch. As always, if you have any trouble with that, make sure you let me or Bill know, and we'll be happy to help you. And then I want you to make another post in discussions. I want you to share your research question. You can do this anytime. You don't have to wait until Friday. Share your research question in 2 or 3 sub-questions. You can earn 10 points for that. And then if you go back and comment on a couple of your classmates' posts, you can earn up to 10 bonus points there. I really encourage you to participate in those discussions as much as you can. Optional bonus points, if you have time and you'd like to earn some more points, on Saturday night you can submit the 8th and final source analysis worksheet if you'd like. And there'll be, as I mentioned, bonus points where you can reply to your classmates' posts about their topic. Okay, let's talk about virtual office hours. Generally speaking, I am around a lot. I don't really go anywhere. I'm sheltering in place, as our governor has asked us to. And so other than a couple of absolutely necessary errands or taking walks with my dog, I am available from 9 to 5 most days. So just email me if you'd like to set up a time to have an appointment. I'll set up a Google Hangout and email you the link, and then you click on the link when it's time for our appointment and we can talk. And the nice thing about Google Hangouts is that you will be able to show me anything that's on your device's screen so that I can see what you're working on if you want. Excuse me. So for extensions, I want to emphasize once again that if you need more time on anything, all you need to do is ask. It's important for us to keep the pace moving so that you aren't stuck with a ton of work at the last minute. But I also know that these are really unusual times, and some of you have some pretty big extenuating circumstances going on. So all you need to do if you need more time is ask for an extension before the due date, and we can work together to make sure you get the work done. Oh, wait, I said that's all for now, but I actually want to go into D2L real quick and show you where to find this material. Okay, so here we are in our course homepage, and if you go to content and look under the long research paper under assignments, you will find the sample long research paper on maternity leave that I'd like you to read for Tuesday. If you can, download it and do the things that I usually ask you to do when we look at sample papers. Mark the thesis statement, identify the topic sentences. If you want to highlight quotations and paraphrase, that might help you as well. Any of that stuff that's going to help you get a better sense of the paper, I would recommend that you do. And then if we go to communications and discussions, here are the optional things that haven't really taken off. But here under this discussion board is a couple, here are the things that you'll want to use this week. First of all, sharing your research question by Friday. If you open this up, you can start a new thread and share your topic. And if you go to the sample paper on maternity leave, post your observations by Tuesday. You can do that here. Okay. If you have any questions about this, let me know. These discussions are going to be the closest thing that we have for the rest of the term to having a face-to-face discussion in the classroom. I really miss seeing you in class. This isn't exactly the same thing, but hopefully through discussions, we can sustain our community of researchers and share ideas and help each other out. So I encourage you to post and to read each other's posts and to reply, and we will do the best that we can there. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Remember, if you have any questions at all, email me or email Bill, and we'd be happy to help you. We both really want you to feel good about the research that you're doing. I hope that you've all found topics that are going to be a pleasant distraction from some of the other things going on. I hope you enjoy your research. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.